The moment that this wonderful idea came into mind, well, there were two moments. The first was over 30 years ago because my son became a vegetarian and I needed to think about ways to provide protein for him and keep him healthy and eat right, not only for him but our whole family. The second moment happened many years later when my oldest grandson called me, and he was taking a class at the community college on business, and they were talking about entrepreneurship. And he called me and said, "Grandma, our whole family has been raised on Grandma's nuts. We've been eating it, we love it, it's kept us all healthy, and you should sell it." Well, I thought that was a good idea, so I started checking around and putting together packaging ideas and talking to people about would they carry it at their store. Straub's was the first store that was so helpful to me. And when I showed him my final packaging, which is a gift bag like this, they immediately said, "Great, we want to carry it." So I've been making it now for about a year and a half, selling it at not only Straub's, but at the Schnucks in Webster Groves. I sell it at Whole Foods, and I've been selling it at farmers markets, such as this lovely one here in Webster Groves. And my grandson Nick is helping me today. He helps me at some farmers markets. He eats a lot of Grandma's nuts and is one of my biggest consumers.
I've been eating it probably for 12, 13 years, but back then when we first started, it wasn't Grandma's nuts. It was just a mix that we knew about that you would bring to every family get-together and things like that. You would just bring it over and we'd eat it. Then when it became Grandma's nuts, we wanted to help her out, maybe show it to our friends a little bit, try and spread the word about it, and we think we've done well so far.
The key reason that I brought this product to market and wanted to make sure my family all ate it was because of the nutrition. So I selected each ingredient, and there are 8 ingredients in the original version, and then we have a second variety that has the same thing except I've added heart-healthy dark chocolate. In each package are soy nuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, cranberries, and raisins. Each of those things not only give a great deal of nutrition, but they also combine to give a delicious taste. Now, doctors have been able to convince people that nuts are so healthy for you. It's good for your heart, lowers your cholesterol, it's good for your brain, it repairs cells. So when I created a chart to show individually what each ingredient was providing us as far as what nutrition we're getting, an amazing thing popped out, as it always does when you look at a chart. And that was the calcium and fiber that we all need on a daily basis happen to be in every ingredient in this mix. Another thing that a lot of people need is a lot of B vitamin, and especially for young women and in childbearing age, as well as for developing children. The B vitamin folate is very important. I also wanted to have the highest nutrition with the least amount of things that we should be avoiding. So many people need to control the amount of salt that they have in their diet. So I purposely have very little salt or sodium. There's only one of the ingredients that has any, and the reason I selected the variety with the salt is without the salt. It's on soy nuts. They didn't taste good. So there's a taste factor involved too, because even it's very healthy. If it doesn't taste good, you're not going to want to eat it. All the ingredients are all natural. Some are organic, and I call it like a superfood. I like to point out to people that because of the nutritional value, you can add this mixture to so many foods. So it's fun to be able to create a new food, and it's interesting that this combination just seems to combine with other foods so well. And many people tell me ways that they have added grandma's nuts to things that I just say, oh, is that a good idea? On our website, you can order, you can get recipes, which I like to give to customers when they purchase grandma's nuts. So I always give out a nice recipe that some chefs have created, some delicious things. And so I like to share that to get people started on the idea of adding grandma's nuts to other foods.